What's going on, guys? Let's get straight to it, man. There's a former NBA player, Mike James, who was on the Players Choice podcast. Shout out to those guys. They do a great job on TikTok and on YouTube. But, they interviewed him and they asked him at one point, who are your top 5 players in the NBA? And let's just get straight to it, man. He said that Steph Curry is not a top 5 player in the NBA right now. Mike James, a little background. He was last in the NBA in 2020 and 2021. Played for the Brooklyn Nets. He's played 49 games in his career. He averages close to 9 points per game, shoots like in the mid-30s from the field, in the 20s from the three-point line. And look, this is a valid person. If you can make it to the league, you're a great basketball player. You're better than like 99.9% of the world. So there's a lot to, a lot behind what he's saying, but I just want to hear him out. I want to see if I can rebuttal what he had to say and, give you my point of view. So let's check it out, man.
I don't know.
So what's your 5 and what was all the beef about, I guess?
Well, one, I'm biased, so Kev.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, because that's his teammate.
2.
So you got KD number 1, the man that just got swept.
This is kind of where we had an argument right here. I'm not gonna say any numbers of this. I just in my top 5, I got Kev.
Okay. LeBron, valid.
Speed.
Okay, it's questionable.
Giannis
for sure. Obviously, looks there's no Steph yet. He's thinking. Let's see what he got to say.
Then I gotta think. It get tough after that.
Don't say nothing, Shaq.
Between like Luka, Steph, Jokic.
Come on, bro. Embiid already.
It's a little rough for me around that
and
area.
LeBron right now at this
You
point.
view Luka differently because you played against him in Europe and in the league, I would presume.
I want to hear this out all the way, guys.
Yeah, I played him in Brooklyn actually. When I was in Brooklyn, I played him.
Did you play him when you was at Baskonia? Because he was a puppy, right? He was a puppy.
I played him in Baskonia, and we played him in the playoffs in Panama before he left.
Yeah.
Is Luka different?
Luka's nice, man. A lot of skill. Just a lot of everything. We're lucky he's not athletic.
So who's 5?
Yeah, let's hear it. Come on, man.
Lucky he's not athletic.
Yeah, we're lucky he's not athletic.
That's facts.
I'm probably gonna say Luka.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay, so let's just pause it right there. He has his top 5 as Kevin Durant, which I think is valid. LeBron James, which I think is a top 5 player. Giannis. Embiid, that gets questionable. And Luka, look, it's questionable. But obviously the thing that I want to talk about and why I'm here is Steph Curry is not listed on this top 5. And I got a lot of issues with that, man. Look, Steph Curry just had one of the best seasons for a team that no one expected to win the NBA championship. He's 34. He averaged more than 30 points per game in the playoffs against the best defense in basketball. He was the best player in basketball in that series by far. He beat Luka. Embiid didn't even get it past the second round, bro. LeBron didn't even make the playoffs. Luka got bounced by Steph Curry. Durant got swept in the first round. Giannis, didn't make it past the second round. He wasn't in I think in the conference finals, or maybe he was in the conference finals. But these are the guys that he didn't even make it to the conference finals. That were ranking Steph over. Let's see what he had to say, man. Then I'm gonna really go in.
Honestly, I feel like Jokic and Steph are just a little bit below those other 5.
But why?
But obviously they're still amazing. So there you go.
And I guess that's, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone.
What you got to say? You got a problem with my 5, man?
I don't have any problem with your 5, but I can see why KD would have a problem with your 5.
I think we had a problem on positions because I think that was his 5 too. I don't really remember this, so I don't want to miss.
KD's top 5 didn't include Steph?
All right, we're not going to add that into anything. It just blows my mind Steph isn't top 5 for anybody. Is it because of age or just like
come on,
production?
I just think the way, because I do my top 5 off of obviously you got to perform and kill and all that. That's number 1.
Okay, so look, hold on. He just said you got to perform and kill. That's number 1. Just based off that, there's one guy that performed and killed more than any other player in the NBA right now, and that's Steph Curry, who just led his team to a championship. This year, Steph Curry was the Finals MVP, Western Conference Finals MVP, All-Star Game MVP, averaged 30 points in the finals against the best defense. How much more can you perform than that? Like, I guess you can have a regular season MVP, but Steph isn't shooting for regular season MVPs anymore. His season is the playoffs, bro. Like, I'ma just use what Mike James had to say. You gotta perform and kill, and that's your number one criteria. Steph performed and killed more than every single one of those guys. LeBron, great stats, but couldn't even lead his team to the fucking finals. Kevin Durant got swept by the same team that fucking Steph Curry destroyed. How did Kevin Durant perform and kill against that team? You lost all 4 games. You shot terrible from the field. Luka Doncic was great all year, but he lost in 5 to Steph Curry, man. Embiid was great in the regular season, but he got injured in the playoffs, and that's something he always does, and he didn't perform and kill in the playoffs. If he had performed and killed, he would have beaten the teams that he faced, and and Giannis, look, amazing. There's only one player in the NBA, in my opinion right now, that has a shot of being ahead of Steph Curry, and that's Giannis, just because of everything Giannis does and the recent success he has. But, man, let's listen to more of this.
But then, like, I got to look at your game and just how you do it. And Steph, like, how he plays and how he gets stuff off, it's just kind of one-dimensional at times.
Steph Curry, one-dimensional.
From what Steve Kerr draws up?
Yeah, basically. Like, he's not the primary ball handler a lot.
Right.
And for a point guard, that kind of bothers me.
Bro, but like, okay, just so he's not like Steph Curry is a point guard but plays positionless basketball. The point is, oh my god. So you're saying that Steph Curry is basically one-dimensional, but he can shoot from 3, best shooter ever. He shoots amazing from inside the three-point line and outside of the paint. I saw a stat today that if every shot Steph Curry made in the finals was a two-pointer, he still would have fucking led the finals in scoring. Steph Curry is one of the best finishers around the paint. Steph Curry has one of the best handles. He's a great passer. He's gotten much better as a defender. How much more one-dimensional can he get, man?
But he does score off the dribble. So, I mean, he's a superstar. So
yeah, he does.
Like, I mean, when you're picking your top 5, you kind of just picking it.
Bro, and then if we're going to talk about one-dimensional, like, Giannis could be seen as one-dimensional. All he does is drive to the paint. He doesn't have, like, a solid three-point shot, solid mid-range game. Like, come on, man. Like LeBron's jumper isn't that wet. Like, Embiid is, like, I would say that Steph Curry can do more. And, like, I feel like people that still underrate Steph's defense are the same fucking people that don't watch as much. Like, teams are not going at Steph Curry like they used to. He's gotten much better on defense, and this whole system that I think he's going to talk about now.
Straws at this point, like, you just kind of nitpicking. I think those other 5 can do whatever they want to do on any team in the world right now.
Bro, but like, I don't get the thing. If Steph Curry could do what he wanted on every other team too, guys, put a decent cast around him, they're still going to fucking double him. No one gets doubled like Steph does. If you give Steph a one-on-one matchup, he's cooking the guy 9 out of 10 times, man. It's a great shot for him or his team, and it's like, this is why teams, Ty Lue specifically said he was trapping fucking Steph Curry even when Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson were on the team. He was doubling that guy, man.
If we put Luka, Embiid, Bron, KD, and Giannis on any team in the world, they gonna be who they are right there.
Bro, and you know what this comes down to? Like, I think what it comes down to is the size of Steph Curry is 6'3". People assume that, since it's 6'3", like, he is smaller than the guys. He can't shoot over every single guy. People assume he can't do this other places. But the Warriors, if you think about it, Steph was an all-star before Steve Curry came there. This system does not work without Steph Curry. Steph Curry is the fucking system, man. Like, I'm frustrated, and I don't want to go, like, all ape shit and fucking just yell into the camera, but I find it frustrating that NBA players and peers of Steph Curry still continue to discredit the man when he's a four-time MVP, four-time champion, two-time MVP, best shooter of all time, averaged 30-plus 2 times in his career, led the league in scoring, had a 50, 45, 90 season, can shoot inside, outside, and there's no defense for him. The whole system works because of him, and there's still players that are discrediting him, man. Look, I just don't know what to say. Look, Mike James, great fucking person, probably. I don't know him that well. He's an NBA player that I could never even dream of being, and but I can disagree with what he had to say, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't think you're gonna find many other players right now that won't say Steph Curry's a top, not a top 5 player, and I think sometimes people see that Steph is able to do what he does at his size, and maybe they're like they're not as impressed because they're like, everybody could probably do that, and it's the system that has to make him that great. But I don't know, man. Why do people still discredit him? You guys, let me know in the comment what y'all think about this. Let me see. You guys comment your top 5, and I want to see where you guys have Steph ranked. And if you watch this all the way to end, comment red, man, because then I'm gonna respond to you for sure, because I know you watched it. And you guys, once again, thank you guys for watching my videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm gonna continue to bring out more content. If there's a video you guys want me to react to, drop it in the link or let me know what it is and I'll go react to it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like. Sports Moz out.